Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey. Today, we're going to focus, since we're in the U.S. for just a few more days, we're going to focus on American wines, and in particular, wines from Santa Barbara County in California. Now, Santa Barbara, we've done a couple of wines from Santa Barbara before. I tend to like them because most of California is hot. But California and Santa Barbara, that area is oriented in a way where the mountains are run east to west. So the cold air from the Pacific Ocean flows into the area. And it's generally a little bit cooler, which makes it good for Pinot Noir. But more recently, Syrah and Rhone varietals are being introduced there. So let's talk about this wine first, which we already sampled. This is the Hartley Ostini Hitching Post Bien Nacino Pinot Noir from Santa Maria Valley. This is from 2011. Now this is interesting because the Bien Nacido is actually one of the most famous vineyards within Santa Barbara County, within California actually. There's a number of producers that own vines or buy grapes from vines in that vineyard. It's kind of like Burgundy. Burgundy, you have a big vineyard and a couple, maybe just a couple of rows are owned by a specific domain, a specific winery. So many different wines can come out of a single vineyard. And that's what happens with Bien Nacido. Now, we've talked about this movie several times for you wine nerds and movie buffs. This is the wine in Sideways. When Miles and Jack go into the hitching post to eat for the first time, they get poured this, a Bien Nacido Pinot Noir. Now, it's got light, nice color, strawberry, a lot of raspberry flavors, a little bit of vanilla, and a hint of earth. On the mouth, the same thing. The end palate wasn't as long as I would like, but the flavors in the front and mid palate were very good. Shireen loved this wine, right, baby? Yeah. Shireen absolutely loved it. It's $29 US. It was good. It wasn't spectacular. I think it was very good. For me, I think the score on this was 89 points. I think Wine Enthusiast, I'm not sure. I think that's a little bit high for me, for my palate. I'm more about 86, 87. I thought it was good. It wasn't fantastic. We're going to move on to this wine, though. And this is what I'm excited about drinking. This is the Sans Liège, the Offering. This is a GSM Blend. So it is actually 48% Grenache, 34% Syrah, 17% Mourvedre, and 1% Viognier. So it might give that some nice aroma, in the glass. Interesting, this guy, the winemaker is real individualistic, and he hires an artist actually to do labels, which actually turned out to be pretty cool. And let's give this a go around and see what it is. I've been really into GSMs lately. I don't know why. There's some great examples coming out of Australia. Of course, GSMs originate in southern Rhone in France, in southwest France, in the Languedoc, and even in Provence. So I'm going to give one of these to Shireen here. The first thing, now going from this Pinot Noir to this bad boy, the Pinot Noir was obviously much lighter in color. This is really, really dark. Almost like, it's just opaque, almost black purple. Let's give it a little bit of a smell. So, to me, I'm picking up a lot of berry flavors, berry aromas. I'm sorry, a lot of raspberry, blackberry, black cherry, and blueberry. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit of green apple. I think that's coming from the Viognier. Shireen, you picking up anything else?
Licorice, black licorice, and eucalyptus.
That's what it. Sorry, that's exactly right. So the black licorice, yes, is what I missed. But the eucalyptus, that's why I wanted to say, oh, this is a cooler fruit wine. No, it is coming from a cooler climate, but it is eucalyptus. So I do pick that up. So let's give this a little bit of a taste. Now the winemaker design. I can't remember the name of the winemaker. I want to see if it's on here. Kurt Schallin. Kurt Schalchen. That's right. So I know that he wanted to make this example. He makes several different wines at nice affordable price points. This bad boy was only $29 US. It's not as fruity as I would thought. When I smelled it, I was thinking of maybe kind of an Australian GSM. I get blue fruits, black licorice, eucalyptus, and mint on the front and mid palate. It does have an extremely long finish. Anything else, Shireen, that I missed from that?
The taste is really good. The front palate is a robust of taste, but the finish reminds me a lot of herbs. And the finish was a little bit too, the tannins were a little bit too rough for me at the end. So I think it needs time to decant.
Yeah, the tannins are a little bit grippy. I know he designed this wine to be kind of like a Chateauneuf du Pape. I guess 2012 was a fantastic, we might be drinking this a little bit young. 2012 was a great year in California, as is 2013. For me, I need this time, I respect this wine, because I think it's very well made. I think it hasn't opened up as of yet. So right now, for me, we're looking at an 88 to 89 point wine. I think as it opens up, we're going to get into the 90s. But as of right now, that's what I'm going to put it at. I still think it's incredibly complex. And I'm personally a big fan of Central Coast Syrahs and coming out of California. So if you like this video, please share with your friends. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel, and I'll see you at the next video.